Hey, what's up? It's today's trade of the day. And again, today brought to you by Meta, Facebook. So Facebook today down that 2%. And look, unfortunately, I've been saying the same thing all week, and that is the story of the NQs, right? The NASDAQ down now 2% and lower going as we see right now. This is actually near or at actually day's low right now for the NASDAQ. So we keep picking on the weakest names. The minute that Facebook broke below 200, we had some negative reports earlier on this week about a worry on advertising, a worry on corporate spend. Snapchat actually came out yesterday with very, very similar worries, although their stock not getting hit like this. Facebook continues to get absolutely beat down. And actually, let's just look at the 20-minute real quick. This is what I'm talking about. Here's 200. Ever since we've given that up, a little bit of a pop back up there. But just look at this decline in the last couple of days on Facebook. So we definitely know Facebook and AMD are two names that we want to be going short. And all we did today was, again, like, I have no idea. I got to do better on this. This choppiness off the open, we actually had Apple and AMD short up here, but we forgot about Facebook. We left it alone. We didn't forget about it. We just left it alone. We were trading other names. And this is a tip for you. I'm just going to talk about Facebook, and I'm going to try to teach about what we're looking at here. But there's not a great idea to be short, and maybe I should flip over my strategy and only short like the NASDAQ itself, because like I'm in Apple, I'm in AMD, I'm in Microsoft, I'm in Nvidia, I'm in Facebook. These are all NASDAQ names. So if you're going to be short the index, you got to watch out, because if it starts to pop back up, all of those names that I just gave you are all like in the top 10, if not all the top 5 weightings in the NASDAQ's mind alphabet in that group. But anyway, so as it's coming down, we made a lot of money on those trades. But then we're like, you know what? It's the middle of the day. And Facebook was actually holding up pretty good in here to start the day. So it was like, okay, let's see what we can do. This line right here is the 50-period moving average. This is a 1-minute chart, okay? I'm a little anxious now because we're trading above it, but I still have it short on. And all I was really doing was just trying to find levels that I wanted to play off of. This was more just like, let's get into Facebook right now, because we felt like we were going to protect this level of 187. So when we first got in here at about 186.50, we gave ourselves about 50 cents worth of downside. But you can see what worth of upside risk there. So 186.50 giving us to that 50 period. Because look, we now have data, right? It bounced. Uh-oh, what just happened? Oh, no, right as we're doing this, we have a monster wick up there to 201. So now this is not going to look that great, but that's okay. We'll continue to talk about it. Hopefully that corrects itself. Anyways, bounced off the 50 period, bounced off the 50 period. Then all of a sudden, we was like, okay, let's respect that. Look, respecting it here. More shorts right there again. We get nervous here thinking it's going to break, but it doesn't. Then we respect that 50 period again. Out, 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 out. These are all crazy outs. They're great outs for me. Then it comes back in. Look, right back to the 50 period. It does break above one of our lines there where we get out, but that's okay because we're reloaded to the downside again. Reload, out, 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 out. Then right again here. Now we get into a barcode area of 185. 185, and it's too bad you can't see this right now, but 185 has held through this whole day. So we go short, not on the 50 period here, but just because we're near that 185 number. So right now we're short like 184.70 or so, and a lot of these outs are down in the low side of that. 184.50, so on and so forth. We're taking less right now on the trade. The reason why now is an ultimate scalp mode. I'm nervous about this trade now, and I wanted to bring it to you because you see how we're trading above the 50 period right now. So we do look for this thing to break. If we get that 185 break, we'll give it a little room, but then we're going to be out. Maybe it's a change of direction, but remember, we're watching out for this. If the NASDAQ keeps wanting to go lower, we should hold on to Facebook. It's Friday afternoon. It's been a horrible week. Does anybody want to hold anything into the weekend? Next week is big time earnings. Microsoft coming through, Meta coming through, Alphabet coming through. They're all within the next few days. So I don't know. I'm a little bit nervous about this myself. So let's just keep on shorting these big cap tech names. It's been working all week. It's been working all year, to be quite honest with you. Let's keep that pace going. Facebook is your trade of the day.